Hi there, Dr. Andrea Shanowski from Freedom Chiropractic and Holistic Health and our YouTube channel, Health and Horsepower. This week, I want to talk about shoulder pain. Now, I know last week we talked about men and their complete affinity for not going to the doctor unless they're dying. But this week, I want to talk about the fact that shoulder pain is not something that you have to just live with anymore. A lot of times I hear people say, well, I'm just getting older, my shoulders have arthritis. Oh, I had an old sports injury, and that just comes with the territory. Or, you know what? I lift and sometimes I aggravate it. The reality is, when you're having a problem with a joint, your body is trying to tell you that there's something wrong. Either the joint's not moving, there might be arthritis, there might be inflammation, but your body is screaming for help. So rather than just living with the pain, we need to really understand how to, number one, figure out what's going on with the joint, but also how to support the healing process of that joint and the ligaments and soft tissue that are involved. As a chiropractor, I focus on joint alignment. That means that I want to make sure that your shoulder is actually moving properly. If your shoulder is rotated forward, if your muscles are tighter on one side than the other, if you've got rotator cuff injuries, if you've got posture injuries, if you've got a previous sports injury, or potentially a lifting or even an injury from repetitive motions at work, there's a chance that you could have actual not only arthritis in your joint, but a misalignment issue. If that shoulder is rolled forward, the muscles and ligaments can't work properly, and that can start to cause irritation where the ligaments snap over the bones. The bursa starts to swell. We start to get tendonitis, not because we're getting old, but because the joint's not moving properly. In my office, I do a full assessment. I want to make sure I check to see how your shoulder's moving. I want to check to make sure that you don't have tendonitis or bursitis going on. And if we do have an issue, we want to figure out how do we fix the joint, but also how do we support the soft tissue so it can heal properly and you can get better and be able to use your arm again. Because let's face it, if you wait until you cannot lift your arm to even put your arm through the sleeve of your t-shirt, there's a major problem going on where we are ignoring our body's signs and signals and screams for help, all because we have pride. So if you have a man in your life, or if you yourself are dealing with shoulder issues and you don't know where to go or how to get answers, we do second opinions all the time in our office. We can do a full exam, we can do imaging if necessary, and really come up with a plan on how to work together with you to not only get you out of pain, but get you stable so you know how to maintain that stability and maintain that lack of pain the rest of your life so that you don't have a shoulder issue come back and cause issues for you. If you want more information, you can call our office to set up an appointment. The number is 309-689-6200. You can also request an appointment on our website, freedompeoria.org. Have a great rest of your week. And if you have shoulder pain or you know somebody that does, have them call our office. Information never hurts anybody.